American Assassin. So American Assassin's a movie starring Dylan O'Brien. His character suffers a tragedy in life. At that point, he wants to hunt down these terrorists and kill them. He catches the CIA's eye and they're like, hey, why don't you work for us? Let's stop World War III. Or just Taylor Kitsch. And for the first 30 minutes of this movie, I was like, I am locked in. Dude suffers tragedy, wants to be a badass. Really, it kind of reminded me of The Punisher. I was waiting for this movie to be a Punisher origin story. Kind of. Not. I know the legal logistics. Point is, it sucked me in. Then the movie starts giving you some cheesy lines, which you can deal with. And I feel like every 10 minutes after that, this movie ultimately just imagine one little cube of cheese going on the movie. And then another cube of cheese 10 minutes later. And then until you look at it, you're like, the movie's just really cheesy. Doesn't mean you can't have fun, it means it's just cheesy. And I gotta give hats off to Dylan O'Brien. The dude is good. The problems in the movie don't have anything to do with him in the movie. I thought he was good. I got behind his cause. He's snarky in some scenes. I really like that. Michael Keaton's also good. This isn't the best you've ever seen Michael Keaton, but he's still pretty good. He's the one who runs this boot camp that trains these guys to be badasses. He's pretty much Tom Skerritt in Top Gun, but Michael Keaton in the woods. But as this movie had me locked in for the first half hour, the next half hour I was like, all right, it's gaining in cheese, but I'm still there. But then the next half of the movie just kind of spirals out of control to the point where you can still have fun with it, but tonally speaking, this movie looked like it was going for a realistic take of this absurd concept. Then it's like it just committed to the absurd concept in the second half, but it still conflicts with the tone of the first half. And yet Taylor Kitsch is the bad guy in this movie. He's not terrible. It's just that his bad guy could have been anybody. Whereas I felt Dylan O'Brien brought something to the lead, Taylor Kitsch really just didn't really bring much to the villain. This movie really falls apart among the convoluted plot and the mixed signals you're getting from everybody. This person saying he's not ready to go out on the field, that person saying he is. Michael Keaton has one interaction with the kid and he's like, all right, I guess you're okay to go out on the field. Totally disregarding that lives are on the line. Dude is straight up a loose cannon because he's supposed to be, but it's almost like someone saw Top Gun. I was like, loose cannons are cool. We're gonna make this guy a loose cannon. But really, this movie should have stayed in the boot camp phase, the training phase. But this movie wanted to be Punisher setup, then a little bit of Top Gun, then a little bit of 24 if they'd recruited someone who just kind of made his way in the civilian world. The only thing is, in execution, this movie's not as good as any version of those. I was pleased with what Dylan O'Brien brought to this movie. The setup was great, but every 20 minutes this movie goes on, it just gets a bit worse. I had some fun with this movie, but it could have been shorter. And I'm gonna say American Assassin would probably be a better time if I were drunk. Yeah, no, it's a party. All right, guys, so American Assassin, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.